The nurse was upset. I will always remember that. That's what they remember, that somebody felt and shared.
The desire that no one should die alone, I think, is really deep in our human makeup. We often think of solitary confinement as a punishment. And when we're in isolation, our fears can grow bigger and we can feel smaller.
Who are we helping here? That actually, if we've been able to have a previous conversation with people about what they would like, they still, of course, are living and able to change their minds. We encourage families to chat around the bed, let the dying person hear the voices of people who they love. But perhaps we ought to be alternating that with periods where we just say, I'm going to pop outside, Mum, for the next 10 minutes. I'm just going to be outside. I'm very close. I love you very much. I'll still be here, but you'll just be on your own in the room for a moment. Maybe we need to give people that chance.
Just be authentic is what I would say. And if the nurse has been upset, then fantastic of her, because she showed she cared. I did a study years ago amongst bereaved parents when they'd been told their child was dead. And the thing that screamed out from it was the policeman had tears in his eyes. The doctor showed she cared.
That is, you're being there for someone. It's a non-professional role in which one does not offer advice or treatment, but provides emotional, spiritual, moral, practical support and guidances for the choices to be made at the end of life.
So another questioner asked about training. And of course, there's training in the hospitals, there's training from charities. I just want to mention the training that we're contemplating with the Art of Dying Well and the Society of St. Vincent de Paul. This is a very long-established Catholic organisation that supports the poor, the isolated, the sick and the dying and bereaved, both in practical ways and in spiritual ways.
And we can midwife dying in the same way. We can walk alongside people and help them to plan and prepare, and we can walk with them when they are in the process of dying, saying to them and saying to their dearest people, so what do you see here now? What do you hear now? What do you think is going on for her? How do you think she is? And then when people hear the strange breathing that they've never heard before and say,
they understand it.
She's drowning, we can say, well, no, let's just listen again and let's just look together at this.
Be authentic and human. Make room to let relatives stay if they would like to stay with their loved one during COVID-19, and that's been a huge issue, I have to say, coming through on my radio program. Real desperation and distress when people are kept away from their relatives. Clear need for end-of-life companions. I think Gazala said it more eloquently than anyone could. No one should die alone. Technology is a tool. It does not have a soul, Baroness Ilora Finlay, good quote, and listening with the heart, with your undivided attention.